we understand that you had a recent meeting with Larry Ellison of Lanai. Can you tell us about what transpired and if there's any projects that we could foresee for the island?
Well, first of all, I'd like to really thank Larry for inviting us to visit with him. And as a new owner of much of Lanai and one of the richest people in the world, he was also one of the nicest gentlemen I've come to meet, and we struck it off really nice. Larry explained to us that he came from a home where he and his mother were actually on welfare. And he's really had to go through some very hard times. Like every other family, he had difficulty raising his children and sending them to school. And it's only because he was able to take roughly $1,200 and invest it at a time that was just very fortunate. Come up with a very new concept in building Oracle, that he was able to build this empire. But most of his background is average person trying to make a living. So coming from that background, he's very, very much aware of what people's needs really are and how tough it is for people to make a living. So almost everything he's doing on Lanai is geared toward trying to better the community, provide better living conditions, at the same time provide business economic opportunities for himself and everyone else involved. And that really is everyone, including the citizens there. He's looking at trying to be able to put in a desalination plant because the community water system is lacking. That water desalination plant will allow them to bring in some of the top experts from around the world to start doing alternative planting, being able to create different kinds of agricultural commerce. And when I say alternative planting, it can be everything from veg crop to orchards. And he is looking at trying to be able to create orchards for export. At the same time, he already created a lot of changes within the hotel structure. He's thinking about building a third hotel on the backside of Lanai that used to be Destination Lanai and is totally abandoned and just falling apart right now. Just bringing it back as another asset to the community. All of these have economic value as well as job opportunities for the community. His philosophy, which I thought was really a very good one, sort of mirrors what we try to do here in the county. And that is, if you treat your employees well and you treat your community well, people will appreciate the things that you do. So knowing that he needs to have an employee base, he's been working with the community to take a lot of the old houses that are falling apart and rehabilitating them in the manner that the community wants, which is the old plantation style. He's found the things in the community that the community likes to recreate at. The swimming pool, which was the most contentious part of the community because the former owner closed it down amid the protests of just about everybody on Lanai. They rehabilitated, put it back up in service, and it's actually hotel quality swimming pool. Very, very nice. Fixed up the basketball courts. He's fixing up a lot of the facilities. There's discussion about creating a complete football field and complex. The baseball fields have been improved. He's also talked to us about putting in bowling alley, using the old, what we're using as the county building now as the community center, but resurrecting it again as it was before, a 4-lane bowling alley, except he wants to put 8 because if tourists want to come and bowl there, then he wants to make sure it doesn't interfere with the uses from the leagues from the community, as well as put in soda fountains and other amenities for the kids. Because on Lanai, there's not a whole lot of places for the kids to be able to do things. So creating a place for them to sort of hang around and talk story and recreate would be very nice in the middle of town. He's looking at a lot of these kinds of improvements because he wants to have a happy community. And that happy community will translate into people being very friendly and having a higher quality of life. And as he explained it to us, because people have asked me, well, what is his goal? Why would he be spending so much money here on Lanai? So if you take a big city like San Diego or someplace else on the mainland, it's just too massive. Anything he does there is just too massive and get lost. On Lanai, he has a little over 3,000 people living there, and he can affect each and every one in a positive manner. And he can actually change their lives for the better, and he can be a participant of the community. And at the same time, helping the community gives him a base to be able to walk through the community and have people that actually like him. And you can't buy that kind of feeling. You can only create the opportunities for people to like you, but you have to be genuine about it. And I think he's a very, very genuine person, and he generally wants the community to have a higher quality of life. So he's going to go out of his way to find ways to be able to improve that community's position and to improve every person's quality of life there to the level that they'll allow it.